global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. When it comes to elections, a lot of people have been talking, all the presidential candidates, especially all focuses on the presidential candidacy. A lot of people have been talking. Obi Datti have also looked at issues. But right now, it looks like Yusuf Datti is now telling his people, look, if you miss out on this is one candidate you mustn't miss out. And he gave outline how the North will benefit 150% over this administration. It's a win-win for the North, and I guess they're beginning to harness that. And also, another prominent politician have called out Peter Obi and other other supporters of Peter Obi. Say, look, Peter Obi is not even in the ballot. He's not someone that you should even look into voting. And he gave his reasons. But the question uh, is his reason still tangible with the new era obedient movement that is going on and the charge to change Nigeria for the better? Let's see if he's going to break out the old era and bring a new Nigeria that most Nigerians have been envisaging. But before we go into the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's start with the Obi Datti movement and what the North stand to gain very seriously and what they mustn't miss out on the Obi Datti ticket for 2023. Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, who is the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, has recently revealed the plans Peter Obi has for Nigeria if he acquires the presidency in 2023. In a recent publication, Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed stated that there were going to be huge farmlands in the north in the next 4 years, expansive roads all over, and many other things. He further said that there were going to be refineries in most areas of southern Nigeria, and the universities weren't going to go on strike as usual. And in the next 4 years, you will see huge farmlands in the north, expansive roads going all over, industries in Kano and Kaduna, huge manufacturing outfits, refineries all over the southern Nigeria, more bridges across the Niger, universities that won't be on strike for 4 years, a stable naira, and armed robbery that will be that will be a thing of the past. A community being attacked at night will be history. No kidnapping on the federal network, no phone calls on our GSM. We will fish you out wherever you are. The Nigerian Armed Forces will serve you justice on you. This is quite interesting. Of course, let's find out also what very quickly let's find out very quickly what a prominent politician have told the Obedient movement and Peter Obi, that Peter Obi is definitely not on the ballot. Or the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, is no doubt a strong contender of the presidential seat in 2023. With a large number of youths at his support, he has, however, dominated social media platforms with his name on the lips of many Nigerians or many young Nigerians as their favorite contender. Although this great political achievement recorded to his name, some political experts still believe he lacks the political structure to win the forthcoming presidential election. However, one of the people with the above opinion is Professor Adewale Oladipo, a former national secretary of the PDP and a chieftain of the party. According to him, Peter Obi travels in politics only for his interest. He is not as stable as many youths think he is. The presidential election is a very tricky one, and for you to win, you must have a solid political structure. Professor Adewale Oladipo made this comment in an interview, and he said this, and I quote him. He said, look, when Obi left APGA, that's APGA, he joined our party, and now in Labour Party, I don't know the party he will belong to on the day of the presidential election. But let's assume he will still remain in Labour Party till at least after the presidential election. He's somebody I like and he's a personal friend. But rhetoric and winning presidential election are two different things. You need a solid structure to win the presidential election, especially in this country. It is not the social media warfare that will win it for you. He's actually talking to Peter Obi. Nigerians did not spare him. They knock him everywhere. But let's find out what Nigerians are saying concerning this. They keep talking about this political structure. Which do you really prefer? Buildings as structure or human beings who are ready to take it all? The youth are ready to be his structure. In fact, the youth are already his structure. But let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. Of course, Nigerians have said to take this man to the cleaners. Right now, we're not looking at what that is saying. We're looking at what Professor Oladipo said concerning Peter Obi. He talked about the issue of him migrating from place to place. Is there any political tourist that is as a strongest tourist I've ever known politically that is contested as Atiku? Atiku has moved from APC to PDP, back to APC to PDP. What are we talking about? If you want to look at it, that means he also doesn't have political structure. We all know that APC is PDP, PDP is APC because they keep migrating. Both, Malawi has migrated severally. He was one time a PDP member. He went to APC. He is back to PDP. Even FF Canada is saying that, said, God forbid APC is a demonic party. He is a card carrying member of APC. So that is not even a yardstick. Now, if he was to go by the way that Prince Prof is saying, he shouldn't even be in Labour Party. Should he be thinking of even going to APC? But he believes in what he has the capacity to give, and he believes in the new Nigerian that is going to emerge, and that's why he went to Labour Party. That was not even in the polls, was not even in the table. Today, everybody is talking about Labour Party simply because of Peter Obi. The person, not the party. It's the person that we're employing. We're not employing the party. It's just the platform that he probably used to enter. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. This one here is saying, how is it your business? Focus on your party that has structure, and let's say on the day of election. Another person here says, APC is coming the third time. APC is coming third in 2023 elections. I don't say how it plays out, but I can assure you there will be a lot of rigging. I guess that's why they're trying to see how are they going to bypass the BVAS structure. Let's see how it plays. I hope that with all this burning of INEC offices that's taking place in Osun, Ogun, and Ebonyi, and PVCs being burnt, ballot boxes burnt, I hope that it will not affect the presidential election. All of a sudden, everybody's thinking of burning INEC materials. This is really sad. That election must hold, whether they like it or yes, and in good condition too. And the person here is saying, smiling. Honestly, I wonder how these people think. The thought is the same business as usual. No, things have changed. Why is Obi structure your problem? Please let Peter Obi be and leave us alone with that structureless party. Let's wait and see the outcome by February. You go shock you. You go shock your structure party. Nigerians are wiser. Wicked politicians, God will judge you all. Come and see the amen, the way the amen is pouring out as if it's thunder. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take with what is going on? Honestly, to me, they not have nothing to lose. It's a win-win. They're already telling you that focus is going to come from the arable lands that not are already blessed with. Why don't you give this man a chance? You have employed your people to govern, to rule this country, and they failed it back to back. They just elect a few people, they appoint a few people and make them billionaires. Why don't you make everyone in Nigeria working for all, so we can always be peaceful? Imagine Americans coming to have vacation in Nigeria. Imagine medical tourism in Nigeria. It's possible, it's doable. It can't just be in the dream, it can be achieved with good leadership. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation.